A Who All Gonna Be There podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of A Who All Gonna Be There podcast, the place where you get to be an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat.
Yes.
And as you can see, for those who are viewing us, we have a very special guest with us. His name is Chaz, otherwise known as Player 221 from
Atlanta, Texas.
Atlanta.
Atlanta, Texas.
Yeah,
that's
but I reside in Houston right now, so H-Town, holding it down. You already know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got some Texas representation. I have a love-hate relationship with Texas because I'm from Oklahoma.
You hate us because
Texas-
you ain't us. You hate us because you ain't us.
I wouldn't say that. Y'all
I'm
don't
in
think y'all
Dallas.
just...
I'm down the street.
Are you in Dallas?
Yes.
Oh, bet. I'm actually supposed to be out there in like 3 weeks, so we might have to go grab a drink or something.
She gonna jump over there.
Sleep. I'm probably on the couch sleep, but hit me up.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Listen, I got kids. They be wearing me out.
Oh, okay.
No, that's her excuse for everything. She could be like,
and I'm gonna use it for
I'm a
long
mother.
time.
I can't go out.
I love
my
using my
younger
kids as excuses.
sister. Yeah, my younger sister just had my nephew back in July, and that's how I'm a mother.
I love it. I love it. I love
it. Nothing.
But
well, listen. Oh, go ahead, Eric.
I was just gonna say, let the people know, we're here to talk about the Squid Game, the challenge, because obviously Chaz was a player on there, and we're gonna get more into his experience. But first, like Julie Chen would say, Trees has a small little story that Chaz does not know about that she's getting ready to tell him.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Speaking of Texas, you know a small little town in East Texas by the name of Nacogdoches.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let me tell you a story.
Okay.
First of all, I went to SFA too.
Oh, all right.
Small world, right? Okay.
Yes.
So, you know Keisha.
Driver.
Yep.
Yes.
Driver.
Yes.
I still call Keisha Dickerson. Keisha Driver.
Yeah.
Come on, it's Driver hard. Okay.
Yes, Driver hard.
She was on Snapchat last night and she posted a screenshot of you being on the show.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, girl, somebody Squid Game. And she was like, yeah, I like to work with E-Tech.
Yes.
Come on, E-Tech, baby. Girl, I was on, girl, I'm talking about her. I was on FaceTime with her today. Like me and my friends, we got a group chat. And I was like, yeah, I gotta do this interview later on tonight with she was like, who you doing it with? I was like, oh, Chaz. He was player number 221. She said, Charles. And it's the one I was on Snapchat. Chaz. She was like, yes, that's him. I was like, man, that is a small world.
That's my girl.
So Keisha told me to tell you, hey.
I love her. Yes, we were 3 musketeers. It was me, her, and a girl named Alexis. We started together. Yep, all the way back.
That's my bestie.
Oh my gosh. The world is so small,
right?
Yes. I love her down.
Yes.
That's
okay,
insane.
that's my story. I just had to say.
Oh yes, I'm gagged. That's so crazy.
Oh Lord,
that's how I know so you gotta be good people now. So
you got to. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta throw a story like I'm familiar.
Lord,
look,
let him throw
it's so small.
Hold on, Chaz. Now he feeling left out.
Yeah, don't feel left out. Not so low.
I got a little jacket. See, my jacket was blue. See what they don't tell you. I got some tea for the Squid Games too. See, when you was on the set, but you didn't make it. You had a blue jacket on before you got your real number, and so I was really number 017. But then I didn't make it, y'all. So I didn't get my green number. So I would have been on here. We would have been on here talking too. So, that's
me interviewing you. So,
but getting into it, could you tell us a little bit about your experience on the show? Like, was it everything you expected it to be? Nothing like you thought it would be?
Yes. So, I mean, it was really everything I expected. So I went in thinking this is Squid Game, the challenge. This is going to be challenging. So red light, green light, even though it was super difficult, it was really challenging. It didn't really take me up because I expected it to be, at least that intense or even worse. So yeah, my experience was great. Production was great. like the whole time I was there, I was fasting. So, and probably until maybe like the last 2 or 3 days I was there. So I even made it more intense than it was going to be. But I think it helped me because that food was really disgusting. So
that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, I
Boiled
was able to
chicken,
eat vegan and vegetarian meals. So it was pretty good.
Oh my goodness. So did you go in wanting to fast, or you just like, I'm gonna put myself on a fast?
Yeah, so I'm a Christian and I was doing the Daniel's fast for January. So
that Daniel fast is not for the week.
Yeah, and my church does it the whole month. So I was already fasting 2 weeks before I went in.
Not the month. Oh yeah, you a real one. The longest I did was like 6 days, and I was cheating them 6 days.
Oh no! Yeah, and I knew I was preparing for this. I'm like, Lord, like we finna grow this bond, like it's gonna be strong.
Right.
And so yeah, that was it. But I love my experience. Cannot wait to do something like that again. Hopefully super soon.
Okay, and speaking of, I also heard a little birdie said that you're a fan of Big Brother.
I am a Big Brother fan.
We love Big Brother. We love it.
I really have to get back into like my super fandom. I am a fan. Coming from filming a reality show, right? This season, I kind of had some, PTSD. So like I watched and then like, okay,
for sure.
And I watched, but yeah, typically I am like locked in.
Okay. So do you have a favorite season, favorite player?
So I really, 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 really love.
There are wrong answers, by the way.
Yeah, no. Well, I really, really, really love Taylor. One thing about me, I'm always rooting for the underdog, and they really did her so wrong that whole season. So that's my girl.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely was rooting for her. Let's see. Love it, Davon. Love.
That's my best friend.
Oh Lord. Don't mention Davon with Eric in the room. Lord Jesus.
Best friend.
That's his bestie, child.
Oh yeah. Listen. Love down. Yeah.
Okay.
I think those are my top 2.
Got you. Okay. I mess with that. I mess with that. So, but going back, so would you need time? So if they called you today, would you be ready?
Oh yeah. Listen, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Call me and I'm there.
That's it. So we on the same season together. Final 2.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Let's make it
solidify right now.
Right now. Now, if you go back,
first exit interview. Y'all know where y'all coming for that first exit interview, okay?
Oh yeah, right over here.
Right here.
Quick.
Somebody in the Matt, our friend Matt, they said Chaz on Survivor win. You going to Survivor?
I've never actually watched Survivor. Don't jump me.
We won't.
We ain't
so
gonna
I don't think I see that in my future. But listen, if I got
they call,
I'll do it. If they call me, I'm gonna do it. But I don't think I'm actively seeking.
You never know.
He said, I don't think I want to actually be out there starving.
They might be looking for you.
But I will do Surviving Paradise. That I feel like I can do. Because I'm from the country, so I don't mind being out in the woods and stuff like that. But I want a chance to go to the paradise as well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, same. I'm with that.
Okay. I like that. So going back to Squid Games. See, and we call it Squid Games. We know it's just there's no answer.
Yeah.
But we call it Squid Games. I think all Black people, we call it Squid Games.
Yeah.
But what would you say, Will, your favorite moment or memory was, and your least favorite moment and memory was?
So my favorite moment, I would say, probably was right when we made it into the dorm for the first time, right? Because we all just went through something so excruciating, and everybody just so happy to be there. That's when it becomes real. We're seeing all the dorms, all the beds, the bunk beds. I'm like, damn, like this is really it. That's really my most favorite moment. The worst moment, and they don't show, is before we go do the number one where we vote people out by the number. Y'all, I had to pee so bad because I always drink this water in there. I had to pee so bad, and whenever we get ready to go to the challenge, they like lock the doors, and so I had already had to pee. They lock the doors, and then the little guard is standing right there. It's the whole thing. Ooh. And that competition by itself took probably maybe like 2 hours, and so the whole time after I put in my number, I'm squeezing, like I literally almost fainted, and I'm telling them,
maybe I would have grabbed the bottle.
I thought about it. I really did think about that. I'm like,
would have been in the corner. I would have did my little church finger. Excuse me.
Yeah, so that's my.
And they would have shot you.
Appreciating moment. Yeah, they would have been like, you out, eliminated.
You think they would have shot you for?
Would have shot you.
I would have did it in the corner, respectfully.
Dead, gone.
I did. I got a little rowdy because I'm like, I was mad. I was in that corner.
For real.
I was. Yeah.
I'm with you. Shoot.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I had to lose my composure a little bit. And then obviously, if y'all watch, you see me on that bridge, say my prayer, and turn to the left. But then I jump forward. That replays my head so much because I should just follow my first mind. Like, why did I do that?
I was wondering. I said I see you do like this a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
then
yes.
what happened?
Yeah, because I was just in my head, like I prayed because this is what's going through my mind, y'all. So I'm right there.
Yeah, walk us through it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right there and I'm praying because I am a person, I believe everything that's for me is for me. And so I'm trying to work on my faith, right? I'm trying to have my faith that, Lord, whatever decision I make, if it's for me to continue, you're going to make sure the one that I land on is solid. But also in the back of my mind is like, no, you're already solid right here. You don't have to jump. Just stand your ground and turn around and tell them, y'all need to overtake me. So I'm already battling with that. And then outside of battling with, do I jump or not? Now I'm also battling which one do I jump to? So it was like too much going on in my head. Too much going on in my head. But then I had to stay true to my character. And that is, even though I did not choose to do the 50-50, there was a majority rule that they basically came up with. And it was my turn to go. So let me just do the next right thing, which is to jump.
So if you say you jump, you land on the right one, you making the rest of them jump.
Yeah, like, if I would have landed on the right one, I was not jumping anymore. Trey would have had to overtake me.
Okay, so and he most likely would have because that's what he thought. Yeah. That's what he was doing anyway. So we love Ashley. We love her down. We know the internet is coming from her neck and throat and everything else. So she ain't jumping. So what you gonna do at that point? Because she was gonna probably do what she did.
We
also didn't have to. It would have been the person behind her. They needed to go. So that's the thing. Everybody's pressuring her like, you need to jump. No, she doesn't have to. The thing was, as long as we got on that bridge, we didn't have to make any more moves if we did not want to. The people behind us could overtake us and go. That's the name of the game. So I don't blame Ashley at all. Once she got on that bridge and she made her move, if she don't want to move, she ain't got to. But I also think about the social aspect of the game, right? Because if I had somebody in front of me, if TJ would have made it, then I would have been okay to kind of play that game. But since it was just me on the bridge, I really didn't have a shield to do that with. And then everybody behind me would have hated me. And I'm thinking, okay, I make it to the next game. Now everybody's going to pal on me. So I was probably going to get voted out anyways. So it wasn't really a safe move for me anyways.
So Matt
I was going to ask you this question right now too.
I got to know. He says, I got to know, how far did you fall from the bridge? They really made it look like it was a bottomless pit.
Yeah, so we were up pretty far. I want to say it was maybe like 3 or 4 stories up. Like it was up really, really high.
Wait,
we
so actually dropped
fall. No. We had doubles. We did have stunt doubles. I checked the entertainment. E News put it out earlier today or whatever. But yeah, we did have doubles. So what happened is we land. They say player 221 eliminated, and then I like drop down to a squat, and then they switch me out, and then that person actually falls down into like, like a little safety crash pad.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought, because I was like, of course, obviously they got like a little safety net down there, but like y'all's reaction to falling, wasn't nobody like, oh, like,
okay.
I wanted to fall. I'm a daredevil, so I'm like, let me do it myself. I don't need a stunt double.
Okay, but what's the name? Maybe his stunt double, he was like, I'm going all in, because I think his name was James. He was kind of like a crybaby a little bit. The one at the end, the last one that was supposed to jump and didn't make it.
Yeah.
He's like, like he did yell out, like his stunt double did yell.
I actually missed him getting eliminated. I don't know what I was doing, but I missed his elimination.
So when y'all did get it, did they just make y'all like y'all left like everybody else got a limit, just have to leave the premises? Okay.
Yeah. I first time of me in there crying. I did cry, y'all. I was
okay.
Because then everything starts playing again. So now I'm like, damn, Amanda gave me number 2. TJ didn't pick me, like all this stuff started going through my head. And I'm like,
I ain't gonna talk about the TJ thing. I ain't gonna even get into it because I was like, TJ, like what's going on? But Amanda, I got beef with her because you literally publicly stated, I see what Amanda did here. She set the, that precedent. I appreciate it. I'm all for representation. So I'm going to stand by that. And then you turn around and give me
reality. Yeah, it definitely brought me back to reality. And just another lesson that, you can't always stick your neck out for people that are not going to stick their neck out for you. Right.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, there is something spoken or unspoken that these people don't have your back.
Yep.
Yep.
And I got so much shit about that decision too. People was coming for my neck because they're like, why did you not pick 002? And let me set the record straight. One, I was going for the girls, gays, and theys. So y'all heard us talk about that. And then Favor, although my skin folk, I had not talked to him really while we were there. Like, Sorry, y'all. My dog's trying to make a cameo.
No, hey, dog.
Hi, doggy.
His name is Deuce.
Hey, Deuce.
Hey, Deuce.
I know he looking a little motley right now, so get down. But yeah, we really hadn't had that many conversations. And Favor was, to me, I thought he was like a favorite amongst people because he was very social. Like he had other friends, and I just felt like somebody was gonna pick him. I know I got picked with like 15th, but I feel like somebody would have circled back around to get him.
Yeah.
But again, I had to stick to my ethos, which was girls, gays, and days, and I had to go ahead and finish what was going on.
Right, Favor. He ran out of Favor.
That was my question because I know you said that you said you had a moment where you broke down and cried. My mind, of course, I'm not in the game, so you can kind of shed light on this. I'm definitely one of those person that lock my emotions in a box and I pull it out like twice a year. But it just blew my mind that these people are like bawling. I'm like, y'all people,
you don't know them.
6 days.
I didn't understand. And you can see me. I didn't understand.
Bawling.
I mean, we do. We are trauma bonding, right? So we are trauma bonding. Yeah. We go through this experience together. And probably me, I just don't trust people that quickly anyways to make those. Even in real life, I have really close friends that, we're just not the best of friends. Like, I don't trust you with my life, but I'm here for you. I'm the type of person. You call me to an event, I'm going to show up. You need me to do something, I'm going to do something for you. But I have a small core group that I'm really going to cry about, if that makes sense. Yes. Like, I had 100%. A best friend. We were best friends for 3 years. And we had a falling out. She stopped talking to me. It's no hard feelings there. We still like each other's stories, but we're just not that close. I'm not losing no sleep.
Been there.
Right.
Yeah, not losing no sleep about it.
There you go.
So yeah, I didn't understand. The first day I'm not crying. The first day, I don't even know y'all name. Now that I know some people's name, now I feel a little sad that you may be.
Not a little sad.
Because they were like player 3, 4, 2 eliminate who? Okay,
right.
And
right.
Look, let me check it. Ain't mine. Okay, we good.
Yeah,
we good. So with elimination, go ahead.
Oh,
I was gonna say, who was the hardest elimination for you? Like one of your allies?
Yeah, the hardest elimination definitely was Sid for me because that was my number one. Well, was going to be my number one. Everybody I got close to got eliminated. Like when I first was there, it was Essence. She got eliminated in red light, green light. Then me and Sia got close. He got eliminated in Cookie. And so then that's when I linked up with the 4 and made it the high 5. And so then Darius got eliminated and Dash got eliminated because I was cool with both of them as well.
Yeah.
And then of course I had to take Cheney out. But Sid was the one because I had already plotted my way to. I'm very strategic. Every day I'm plotting my way to the end. So I'm already seeing how we're gonna make it to the end. And then it's like, dang. Because I always had in my mind when it came down to it, obviously me and him were gonna have to turn against, Darius and all of them. So it was gonna have to happen, but we wanted it to be at the end.
At the end, right?
At the end, so
which we would have loved to see because I think we were so hyped. Like obviously we were devastated with the whole picnic thing, and we've seen people talk about it, so we ain't got to get into that either about how y'all had picnics every day like that. So I gotta let it off, get the gas on y'all.
What?
That's what I heard. That
y'all had picnics
like that a lot,
quite a few times.
Now who said that?
Oh, not they lying.
People was like, yeah, players said that they ate like that all the time or often with the. I was like, oh, okay, and they made y'all get in pairs often or something like that.
It's a lot of revisionist history going on because that never happened. That was the first time.
I was saying, wait a minute.
I'm like, maybe I'm in the wrong game. No, that never happened. The reason we did not realize that it was going to actually be marbles instead of an actual treat is because what would happen is we would have like an actual Squid Game. And then we'll probably have like a day or 2 off. And then we would do an indoor elimination. And then we would have like a day off. Yeah. And so at this point, right before that happened, we had an actual challenge and an indoor elimination. So now y'all done put this up twice. So we like, that gotta be a real treat because you already done messed us up.
Listen.
And you
Squid Game be playing with y'all.
Squid Game say, watch this.
Yeah. Big chilling. Yeah. I was not expecting it because I'm, normally I think about that type of stuff. And we were preparing for marbles. One thing about it, before I went in, I did a lot of research on games. And so I learned how to win marbles, and I taught that to the 4. I'm like, okay, so when it comes to marbles, we're going to make sure that we're not getting together, and this is how you're going to definitely win.
Damn.
We had already plotted it out.
Wow.
And so, yeah, I definitely got caught.
Okay, and it sucks because when we saw everybody getting, because even it was something in my spirit. See, the spirit was telling me, I said, something ain't right about these picnic baskets. I don't know what it is.
Me too. I like, it's a setup.
It's a setup. It's a setup.
Marbles, but I knew something was coming bad.
Yeah. And, well, once we started going to get the blankets, that's when it kind of clicked. And I'm like, damn,
oh, shoot.
But when we pulled the stuff out, because I thought the marbles were going to be inside the basket, right? So we started getting the blankets, and
I got comfortable.
I think it's going to be marbles. And then I pulled the food out. I'm like, okay, well, it's not marbles because they're not there. And then somebody in the back, I don't know if it was Perna, but somebody yells, they're in the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Damn.
Who was it? I don't know who it was, but when they pulled the false bottom of it down there, they put the bubbles back like they
like, maybe if I don't say nothing.
If I don't do nothing, then
if I don't say nothing, we ain't gonna get got. Yeah.
Shoot, that would have been me.
And so they left us on that cliffhanger, and we were just like, all our faves, they linked up with their besties. I said, we can ready to lose so many of our people. And the hype going into these new episodes. So we were like, okay, we know we're supposed to lose phase, but we know that we know you're supposed to pull it out. No matter who go home, we know they're gonna get to the end because we have some heavy hitters going into this.
Yeah.
And it just fell so flat. Getting as we start I'm just like, we started off so strong. How did we get here? How do we the final 3 that we ended up with versus
the thing is everybody in there really did have strong personalities, right? So I hate that now we're at the final 3. You really just kind of got introduced to both Phil and Sam. You don't really know their backstory.
Beard and hair.
Yeah. But I did. So like probably the last couple of days there, I started being over there with Jackie and Rachel, and that's where Sam and Phil was. And we started making those connections, and I fell in love with them. And so I'm like, I just wish that people got to see them, just like I wish y'all got to see me as well. But I mean, I ain't on the production side, so I don't know, what was I don't know. But
they was back on them little joysticks moving out from conversation to conversation. We wanted more of you.
Yeah, but they do. Anybody that wins, they all deserve to win it. Even she is playing the dang game. So if
I'm mad at her.
Me too.
But she playing.
I ain't said that.
I'm mad at her, but she playing.
Yeah, she's playing.
I give her that. She ate that little circle of trust. I ain't gonna lie. She ate it.
What?
She did. She ate that up.
She did.
Hair. He cheated.
You say what?
He saw them beautiful black hands. Put that box. I don't care. He could see through that blindfold.
Oh, what's his name? Sam?
Phil.
Right?
Phil.
Oh, Phil. Which one, Sam? Sam with the beard.
Sam has the beard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish they should have had earphones in. They probably should have had I don't know. I feel like it was some type of way that maybe
it was better.
They maybe could have smelled somebody,
They should have had it pitch dark in there.
That or they should have did like y'all did the elimination where y'all got in line, put in a number, and guess who put your number in on the screen. Like that's easy. That's smart. Like you would never know.
Yeah. See, that's why I say I really need to I need to be behind the scenes creating the games.
That's what we say that all the time.
We
say all the time. Because we have all these
games.
ideas. And we feel like that would have made it a lot more equitable. Because we see time and time again, a lot of these game shows, they aren't necessarily equitable for everybody across the board.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, I would have been swinging at them and see if they can really see. And if you duck back, you can see.
Yeah, because what you jumping for?
Right.
Exactly.
How you know the jump.
Like, what you jumping for? Bring it back. New game.
And also, but when mine talking about who's gonna break it, I don't know. I feel like he should have known it was mine. I don't.
He literally said, I feel like it could be you, but you my dog.
No, Roland.
It sounded like something scripted. You think?
Yeah.
Roland, come on. Get her up out of there.
Do you think so this was my theory that of course there was 486?
56. What is she want to say 486 so bad?
456. I don't know why that number is stuck in my head. 456 people, right? My thought is that not all of these people were contestants for the game. Now, I don't think so. And I don't even think it's a big number, but I think it's more so like people that were, actively playing the game, but in different situations, I feel like, okay, red light and red, y'all are going out. And then in the next game, it's like, okay, we need to, because production can't be everywhere in every conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like, and so I feel like they had some people in there saying like, okay, there is this group that's working together.
I don't.
So that's my thought. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so
that's her theory, and
she's
sticking to it.
Yeah, she's sticking to it. I mean, I hear
a few
I've been
sprinkles.
in a couple of different spaces, and I hear a lot of people saying that like you guys had some plants in there. No, I really feel like everybody was really playing for themselves, truly to win. And because there were so many cameras, I think somebody actually counted. It was a lot of cameras in that dorm, and you could tell when conversations started getting good, you could see the cameras pan. Like at one point,
my big brother
would be, you can see all the cameras pan and be on you. And so they were listening in on everything. Now, you know how they decided what made it and what didn't. Who knows?
I mean, you said everybody was there to play. Look, I would have been friends with Rick too, because if he want to throw me the 4.5 million, I'm gonna let him do it. Since he said he ain't here to win. So go ahead and throw it to me then.
And I heard that a lot of different people. I mean, I know people played around like, you know, bro, if I win, I'm gonna cut you, But that is against the rules. So everybody know we cannot split the pot. Because somebody asked me, well, why when y'all got down to the last 20, I just said we ain't playing no more. We just
and they would have said game over. Everybody eliminated.
I would have got eliminated. So and I know people talk about, well, you know, investing in different people's businesses. I'm sure people's trying to sweeten that deal however they could, but
in the words of Big Brother, you cannot use production as a strategy.
Yeah. My thing was, I just needed to make it to the end because the dice game, I know I would have ate that up. I rolled sixes easily. I play Yahtzee. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Yahtzee, but that's my game. Yeah, and then I definitely would not have voted for myself on that. But again, this is really hard too.
Yeah, y'all tripping. I get it.
In there, it's like the group thing, right? So everybody
there was a spirit of kumbaya that would not let up off these people.
Yeah.
It wouldn't. But it's so hard because when everybody's thinking the same, it feels weird to be the one person that is thinking something different or saying something different. You just feel out of place. And I think not everybody's nature, but most people's nature is just, okay, this is what everybody's saying. Let's just go along with it. Let's not ruffle no feathers.
Going with the group.
Especially when you got 4.56 million on the line and you ruffling feathers could make you a target.
Yeah.
I get it. I guess. I get it. I'm all for do what you listen. Social game, like that's literally what I specialize in. But I talk all the time. So getting to know people, building relationships and all that, and then strategic. I'm a mastermind in my own right. I'm always thinking steps ahead. So if it benefits you, go for it. Go with the group if it benefits you. But if it does not, you gotta take specifically I'm talking about.
You gotta take a shot.
You know you roll sixes. Take somebody out. Because the chances of them getting rid of you are low, because you could have easily been like, oh well, I just didn't feel comfortable with the way Maya did, so I wanted to get her out because she shouldn't have did that. And everybody would have been like, okay, we understand, just like when Ashley said it, so I don't know. I think you
just got to think quick. You do have to be able to think quick on your toes and play out the scenarios of, okay, if I do this, how am I going to clean it up? What am I going to say to not make all these people? Because Ashley, obviously, she has the thing to say, well, my role for me, I'm going to roll for her. But if somebody else broke the code, now they have to quickly come up with a reason. It has to be a good reason, because if not, everybody's coming for you.
Yeah. I mean, she could have took, if she was going to get eliminated anyway, so she might as well have did it.
Right. That part.
Let them
right.
You out.
That part.
So might as well have.
Look, I was definitely Amanda.
Okay. Immediately.
Out.
Immediately.
No, I could. Yeah, she would have had to go. Matt asked again. He says, if you're allowed or comfortable sharing, what are your thoughts on Brighton?
Yeah, so y'all, one thing you gotta know about me again, I'm just I'm a lover of people, right? This is my thing. I just love people. People really don't get under my skin. I always tell people, like, people can call me anything in the book. I was raised probably because when I was younger, I was like bullied and talked about in school. And so a thing that my mom taught me is, if it don't apply, let it fly. So you can call me whatever you want to. If I don't believe it's true about me, it doesn't bother me. As long as you don't put your hands on me. So with Brighton, I never physically saw him do anything that was like outlandish or bullying anybody. So I didn't really have anything to say about him. A lot of people that did not like his character, this is my opinion, is that they knew him acting was getting him a lot of camera time. And people were jealous of the fact that, oh, I know what he's doing. He's playing up for the camera and that's taking time away from me. I did not care about the camera time. And that's why, again, you probably don't see me that much. I was
I'm trying to get a check.
$6 million. Yeah, I was there being strategic, hanging back, making my small relationships and trying to win the prize. So I think that's why a lot of people's negative energy was from. 198, I did see him in a lot of kind of stuff. And I know that him and Brighton also had like issues with each other. So that's the most thing I would say. But I don't have a problem with him.
You just collecting tea in the corner, huh?
Because as long as you ain't getting away at my 4.5, 6
yes.
win, do what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, he was just like the bro. You know, he was just doing like the bro thing. Like he was always working out. Like stuff that you've seen. But for me, that's typical.
Yeah.
And maybe coming from a like small country town and just how the boys act. He wasn't doing nothing outside the ordinary for me.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then it's like, it's 450 people in here. Got cut down real quick and after red light, green light.
Oh,
like
I'm just playing.
But it's like it's 100 plus people here. You choosing to focus on that. Go talk to somebody. Why
go
your
talk
eyes
to somebody.
You got,
but
you
again,
got a whole bunch of other people to talk to.
Yeah, it was tactic too. You got to think about, and I've said this before too. Inside that game, you can do anything and become a target. So like Andy, when he went home, people on the show, they showed that he was going home because he said that he didn't want to be there. I never heard that. The thing that I heard is that he was telling people it was Rachel's birthday and she didn't want people to know. And so that's why I voted for him. You could accidentally bump into somebody and they'd be like, oh, they didn't say excuse me. And now it's Chaz is rude. We're voting him out. So that would have been tactic for people to be like, yeah, Brighton, he's a bully. Let's go, you know.
Yeah, so they find a reason.
I
get it. I mean, the time that y'all have, you're only there for 2 weeks. Y'all quickly realizing like Mr. Squid Game ain't playing, and you could be eliminated quick, and people are getting eliminated
fast.
You know
and
what?
in a
You
hurry.
looked at me funny. Put your name down.
Yeah.
So,
and even just going to do the chores too, and people ask why I was laying back for that because you go do a chore, you come back, and people are asking, so what did y'all do in there? Yeah, well, we were peeling apples.
They don't believe it.
Why are y'all in there peeling apples? Because we're not even eating apples. So what you peeling apples for? And so now I'm looking at you because now 130 something just got eliminated. Did you eliminate them? Yeah. So
right. Or like,
look,
or
you could be telling the truth, and if one person be like, "Nah, I'm gonna say something different," then you the one that's not gonna be believed.
Or
and then like, somebody gets eliminated, and then we don't know like who eliminated them. It's automatically people that just did the chores.
Yep.
And so even if you weren't the one that eliminated them because somebody else went to the bathroom and did something, now we're looking at you. So I didn't.
Or y'all coming back smiling with this bag of apples, and 20 people didn't got eliminated. So y'all now we looking at y'all because you brought us a gift. But what else did you do?
Why we got apples?
Right. Why we got apples? What you do for these apples? What? I know they don't get. They don't feed us, so what you do?
Right. We ain't getting no snacks. What y'all peeling apples
for?
Right. Oh my goodness. So yeah.
So I'm curious. Oh, you was about to say something, Eric? Oh, is there anything that you haven't? I know you've done a couple of these interviews. I want to know something that you haven't told anybody, something exclusive, or something that you just want to get off your chest.
Exclusive.
What's the tea?
What's the tea? I mean, I think I've really given all the tea away. Because one thing about me, if you ask me something, and I'm really an open book as well. Yeah, so, I mean, I already told everybody the whole thing is that I was there, laying low, not trying to get voted out, made my alliance. Obviously, it may have not been a real alliance. Who knows? To the world, they don't know about it. But I did bring Darius up in the space last night, and he did confirm. Because people trying to make it seem like I was just making something up. Why would I lie about being in an alliance? That don't make sense.
What I got lie for?
Right. We were the High Five Alliance. It wasn't shown for whatever reason.
You know what?
Yeah. So that was that. Lorenzo. Oh, so this is an exclusive.
Okay, look, I was like, now he got our cup. He got our cup a little dry tonight.
Now we got some.
He done went to see the Beyonce and left us dry. He and left all of it.
No, so this is exclusive. That one of my interviews, they were asking me about my feelings for Lorenzo. Now, I don't know where this came from and how this came out of left field. Because I'm like, he's just a bro. Like, I started going over there and being close with him, but I guess it seemed like we had some type of love interest going on, and that was never the case. So,
really?
Yeah, I don't know if they ever hit the blog or whatever, but no, he was just a cool person. I think they didn't expect me to go over there because at one point it was coming up drama that him and Darius had drama and beef going on. I don't know if Darius thought he didn't like him or he thought Darius didn't like him. It was something like that. And obviously, since that was my alliance, I'm not supposed to be over there with the enemy. But again, I like everybody. I'm floating around. And so I started hanging out and he started being cool. He is Italian, so, you know, they speak a little heavy and all of that.
But he was speaking heavy.
Yeah, he was speaking heavy, and he just speak what comes to his mind. And sometimes you'll like be a side eye, but he didn't mean it rude. I think, and once I got that in my head, I'm like, oh, he a funny ass person.
Okay. Yeah, when you realize who he is.
Yeah. So
that
the
blog is saying y'all go together.
Yeah, now we go together. You can't speak to nobody, and now we together.
I got a question. I heard, who was it? Was it Rob and Chappelle was talking about it?
Yeah, I think it was on a.
I heard that because it was so cold, y'all's lips were getting chapped. I ain't gonna say y'all, but them.
I did it too.
You was doing it too. Was y'all lips that chapped?
Yes. So y'all, it was what, like 20-something degrees. I don't know how much, but
in Celsius,
I think that would say that it was not below freezing. So whatever that is, but it was super cold,
like 20
super cold. Yeah, 20-something. So super cold. We're playing red light, green light again for at least 7 hours, if not more. And we get back in there. Lips are chapped. We didn't get to bring chapstick in or anything like that. And so people started being creative. First, they were doing like
was that? I would have never thought that.
Lotion. Well, first it was like lotion, and we had some moisturizer in there. People was doing that, but that just dries your lips out. I don't know if you ever did that as a kid, like
that's true.
Lotion on your lips, but it dries it out. So then people's lips are like cracking and breaking open.
Ooh,
okay.
So some people, you can see that their lips are super crusty, and like the challenge.
Now I'm about to roll it back.
Yeah, roll it back and go look at the people's lips.
I'm about to roll it back.
But somebody's like, oh well, the condoms, you can use a lube. So then we started doing that. And then finally, after begging and pleading, and people's lips busting open, they gave us some little tins of like Vaseline.
They were just like, this ain't gonna look good on camera. We gonna fix
this. They said here, since y'all begging.
Right, it was very much a
not
what y'all begging asking.
That's exactly what they did. That's funny.
And then I heard, me and a little excuse of that somebody. So they did let you, if you had contacts, obviously you can bring like your contacts in, and that somebody snuck in like a small tube of like Carmex. And I think also maybe they kind of got a hold of, well, if one person has something, then we need to make sure that everybody does.
Okay.
There's a little tube floating around, like contraband. Like yeah. So I don't know who had it though.
Right,
somebody black.
Look, we gonna find a way. So did they provide the shampoo? Look, the shampoo, the soap and stuff. What kind of soap? Because I can't just be using any kind of soap.
So just very
basic
dial.
So, very basic, that cheap, dry you out. I don't want that.
Yeah, very basic. So we had those little fanny packs. So our fanny packs came with the comb that I posted on my Instagram today. Wide tooth comb, can't do nothing with that.
Can't do a
thing. A toothbrush that had our number on it, and then a little thing of toothpaste. That's what we had. And then you go inside
her brush,
huh? No.
You know her brush?
No, sorry. No.
See, Deuce know. Deuce said
he not with it. No, we did not have a brush. Give me 1 second.
No, you're fine. I can't believe that because listen,
you gotta keep these waves on swim. Come on.
Not even just the wave. I got a routine, y'all.
Right.
I have stuff that I have to use.
Right.
Yeah. So I was upset about that. Because when we get there, we did have to quarantine, for a couple of days. So that whole time I was quarantining, do-rag down. So I'm like, I know I'm not gonna be able to take it in there with
as you should.
Yeah. So
I really do want to let y'all put do-rag.
Yeah, and that's why my hair is looking so crazy because what I started doing at night, not thinking, is tying my hair down with my shirt. And that cotton just taking all my oils out.
I'm about to say, baby, I would have wrapped my head with that pillowcase.
Yeah, so that's why I started looking fuzzy. But yeah, so you go in the showers and they had a spray can of deodorant that was like, it was a
universal.
Huh?
Ooh, they had y'all in prison for real.
Wait,
yeah,
say that last part again.
Watery, so that's why it really didn't work for everybody.
No water.
Yeah.
They had a little chain on little deodorant. Oh Lord. Jesus.
Yeah, so it was like a little spray can of deodorant. A little pump of some lotion, some body lotion. And then when you go inside the shower, then they had the thing where you like press down. They had like your shower gel and your hair moisturizer.
And that, what kind of hair? I ain't gonna even ask what kind of hair moisturizer.
Because it went for our hair.
Yeah.
It was the wrong one.
They had no labels on it, so it was just whatever they had.
It was a mess.
The shower was the ones where you had to press. So I'm pressing and then washing and holding.
Oh, they had y'all in prison for real.
Oh, they wrong. See, one thing about me, when I was in college, I refused to live anywhere that had communal showers, bathrooms, anything like
Couldn't
that.
do it.
So that would have been the part that took me out. The challenge is when they did it, it would have been the bathroom.
Listen,
I'm
so lucky. My college experience, I did not have the experience. I got lucky every year, and I just couldn't do it. That's
I did. So I went to Prairie View first before I went to SFA.
Okay,
so
okay.
And then so there, it was like apartment style. So I did not have to deal with like communal shower bathrooms until I came to SFA. And I did that one time. Maze.
Oh, you was in the ghetto.
Yeah.
You was in the ghetto.
I did it one semester and then I was up out of there. I'm like,
and then you was like, I'm gonna say you was ready to go. See, I got lucky when I first went down there. I was straight to the lodge.
Oh yeah,
so I got lucky. Yeah, I got lucky.
Yeah, super lucky.
She got super lucky. Yep. I don't understand.
I went to the lodge straight to an apartment, so I was good.
Oh yeah, but so people in there, we did have to do the chores, right? So people did chores again. I'm not volunteering, so I never did it. But people were cleaning the bathrooms and stuff like that. But it was still just, you don't understand how filthy people can be, and that many people. We shed all these skin cells and stuff daily, but it was just
it can only be clean.
I'm taking a shower, a bath towel, folding it up, and that's what I'm stepping on every time to shower. And if we didn't have extra towels to step on, I took some socks and I laid them down. I was standing on socks.
Okay, Eric.
No, that's me because I can't do it. I can't. It's too because people's hair. I'm like, why is your hair even on the wall? How does your hair on the wall?
Baby, I would have a little wash off. I'm scared. I'm scared.
It was. I mean, you'll see hair down there, and then like lint balls. I'm guessing they came from between people's toes.
No.
And then y'all didn't have no dividers, did y'all? Y'all didn't. It was like, was it?
No, you did. So it was kind of like Big Brother style. So it was like the semi-private. So you see hair up, and then maybe like chins down, and then it was divided.
Okay.
But I literally, because I'm so tall too, so I'm literally showering. I can look right across at the people that's on the other side showering. So sometimes we'll be there having conversations and just talking to each other.
So did y'all have specified like times where you have to go shower, or y'all can shower anytime? Use the bathroom.
Free range.
Ain't no games going on.
Yeah, as long as the game's not going on, or we're not getting ready to go right into a game or challenge. Yeah, we have free range. So why people didn't shower, I don't know.
You know,
we know why they didn't shower.
Oh, one quick question. I know we're getting ready to wrap up. Did y'all get to wash y'all's jumpsuit, y'all outfits? Or did y'all?
No. So the only thing that we did, we got new underwear and socks daily. So that was inside the little drawers that you seen. That tracksuit, I think I only got a new tracksuit like one time the whole time I was there. So we kept the same tracksuit, the same shirt.
Wow.
And so you can only imagine with that spray deodorant that wasn't really working. And then
y'all had to sleep in it? They didn't give y'all pajamas?
We were back. Yeah, no, we ain't had none of that. We ain't have none of that.
They gave y'all a little sleep shirt.
Yeah, you seen the other Chaz on that one clip, but everybody remembers, and I thought they said something like we had to do it or you could risk him being eliminated. But then you see him all sprawled out in just his underwear. So But yeah, so think about, you out there and everything that we did, most of the stuff we did it in some type of sand. And so you get all that on your tracksuit, then you got to go get in your bed.
I would.
But I don't know if they were changing like the bed sheets and stuff while we were going. I don't know what they did.
They weren't. They nasty, child. They nasty. Production ain't sanitary because I need the sheets changed every week like they supposed to. Y'all need to be washing these shirts and jumpsuit, all of it. But maybe it was a blessing. I want to look. God, you knew.
Do it. Oh so you did apply? You applied for it?
I made it to the end before like the final part to go. Yeah, did the whole shebang, the psycho, all that stuff.
Oh wow!
They probably pulled up the podcast and they listened to what I've been saying. They're like, nah, Trees be saying some off the wall.
Yeah, when they started doing that media.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It wasn't meant to be. I'm in the same boat. Like if it's what's for me, it's for me, right?
Yeah,
and so it wasn't for me. And so when it came out, I was like, I'm about to hate watch because I need to see who took my 4.5 million. That's really what I'm watching it for. And I got hooked on it. But so yeah, it's
so
okay.
Who you rooting for? Because I want to know.
I was just about to ask you.
Out of this final three, I would say Hair, although I'm a little mad he got my girls out back to back, Ashley and Rose. But I'm gonna say hair. But I feel like Sam wins.
Mm-hmm. So this is my theory.
Weird.
Because Sam and Phil are sort of close too. Like I said, we all close to the end. We're hanging out in the same section. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but I think some way they're gonna team up and they're gonna take Maya out, especially after seeing the stuff that she's done. But while we're there, because I didn't even think about it until watching it, like, oh dang, she did break up the women alliance. So I don't think they're really thinking like that in the game at that time. But I think now that they got Ashley out, because Sam and Ashley were close, I think they already got it in for Maya. So I think they're gonna get Maya out. And then if it works out, even though I was closer to Sam, I think Phil is going to win. Because I also think it'll be good TV, because they don't really show it, but Sam is really, he's muscular, he's really buff, he's super tall. And I think for Phil to overpower him and win, that would just be great.
And I know
that's my guess. I think Sam takes it.
I think.
No, wait. Phil. Want the hair.
Hair. Or look, hair.
Phil.
That's why I told you. Hair.
We give people names. Hair. Yeah, I think hair takes it.
The thing is, my only caveat to that is hair ain't got the dog in him. He ain't got that cutthroat mentality. Because
I don't know.
Because I think Sam would have put that. Sam would have got caught. I'm going off the last challenge when he was like, I just couldn't do it to Sam and put the box on it. Sam probably would have put that box on his head.
Yeah, no, Sam. I would say Sam definitely got that dog in him. That's
Sam would have put that box.
Yeah, and I would say so that more too. Yeah, he's very, and maybe that's why him and Ashley were kind of close too, because he does have that same like cutthroat. When things were happening in the dorms, when a lot of the kumbaya stuff was happening, you could tell like he wasn't really with it.
Looking like what the hell?
Yeah,
and that's why I messed with Sam. That's why I messed with Sam.
They didn't get Sam enough. Well, I guess they were saying in the beginning like don't get attached to anybody, because I was like the way I could not have picked these three to be at the end at all. Yeah. But I was like, where's Sam been? Because he been doing these looking fast. I said, Sam. Yeah.
He been doing his thing, but he's also a game like watcher, like he is into kind of like game shows. So I'm sure he kind of also had the same strategy. A lot of people in there were, we like game shows, right? So we know we can't be doing the most until the end. So
they're locking up the best players.
Yeah,
this is what it sounds like.
I understood. I really wish when Sam, Phil, and Ashley were talking like this need to be the final three. I'm like, wow, 2 out of the 3. Like if that would have been the final 3, boy, you would have. I would have like, you know what?
Yeah. That would have been great. But I hate my girl got out. I was rooting for her. Definitely rooting for her because she stuck to it. Because before we did Glass Bridge, me and her did kind of talk. Because again, you have to look at it. It's just me, her, and TJ are the melanated people that are left. And so and we all had super low numbers. How did that happen? So we talked about that, and she was just like, we ain't got to go. And she talked it up to me to be like, do it, but I just could not. I couldn't do it. So I'm glad she did.
I don't know. And we wrapped it up. So I was like, I just thought about it. Something that upset me. And when you watch, I don't know if it stood out to you, but I remember when Chad, little 286, anyway, when he asked Mai to choose for him, and she chose for him, right, on the bridge, and everybody was all ecstatic. But after Rose went, and then it was Siobhan's turn, and she asked, "What?
Wake it up."
Okay, listen.
Wake it up.
Now wake it up.
Wake it up.
Siobhan asked, "So where should I go? Just go with your gut, dude. It's your decision. But Chad just, but she
had to roll it back. Like, I know that ain't who I think it is saying what I think you said.
And yelling at her. And so she chose wrong. But then James, or whatever crybaby is, he get up there. What should I do? Go over here. You should do this.
Oh, see, I missed his whole thing. So I definitely need to go back and watch it. Because
May, go right. Ma'am, it's easy for you to be at the back telling people they need to go where they go, because you ain't gotta go nowhere, because you're gonna make it right.
To do that.
And so she's like, go right, hurry up, go right, right. And he went right and went right on down.
Said, whoop, went right on down to glory.
So I'm like, so we got some
there are some nuances and stuff that you got to pick up on and wake it up. And again, it may be subconscious. It can be some subconscious biases and things. But those are the type of things that need to be talked about, need to be woke up, and people need to see and understand what is really going on.
Yeah, that's reality.
And I didn't like that, because I'm like, this double standard, the way y'all have been behaving, like certain things that y'all saying, like, do y'all not see yourself? Because I would have been the first one. No, y'all chose for homeboy. Y'all to help her.
Choose for me. Why you can't?
So it seemed like y'all only wanted certain people to get across the bridge. It sound like
telling on yourselves.
Yeah, some people was picking out some stuff for a couple of players that they were telling me. Even with Amanda, a lot of people were not surprised that she gave me number 2 because they said they could just see when different things are happening, the side eyes that she was making. So I'm like, I got to rewatch and see what was going on because I have not talked to her. Like I said, I haven't talked to her since we wrapped up filming. But after she did give me number 2, we did have a small conversation. And she told me that she gave me the number because I had already picked and gave a number away. And so I cannot retaliate against her. That was her logic. Because she was like, well, if I would have gave the 2 to somebody behind me, when they picked, they could have gave me a lower number. But at that point, I think the lowest number was like a 7. So yeah.
I don't buy it.
She would have to
slightly.
Be quiet.
You know?
Nah, she would have to kiss my ass next.
I mean, at that point, it wasn't nothing I could do.
Let me just say that. Like, okay.
You know, it's like
you could have let that conversation where it was.
I wish you would have did. I really wish you could have did what you. I think it was you that you tweeted that you said, well, since y'all want to choose TJ because he our fearless leader, I should have gave number 2 to the mama.
Yeah. Let her lead. I could go back, but y'all have to think the time just be running production. They don't be rushing us, but they do be like kind of rushing you to say what you got to say and move on. Yeah, if I had time to actually think it through, because a dumb move on me, TJ just showed me that he fucking with mine on the schoolyard pick. So I also could have blocked him from giving her 20 by giving her the 3. But you can't think
it's okay.
So much easier. But damn, come on, Mai. You know we need your wisdom to lead us down the path.
Lead us down,
baby. The end of the game is at 3. It's 2. What are you doing? Jesus, they still doing that team.
Because that would have made it interesting if she would have to be at 3.
That
would have been funny.
She would say, whoops.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. The way she playing, she would have got on that first one and said she's not moving.
Yep.
But then they would have woke it up. They would have woke it up and everybody would have been like, you know, but damn.
Yep.
What could have been?
Put me back in the game. I got some
Come on,
right, real quick. Second chances.
Open Pandora's box.
Yeah, come on.
Second chances. But any final thoughts, last minute comments, concerns, anything?
Final thoughts. I just want people to. My final thoughts. I just need people to just start being authentic. I need them to be real. Yeah, we're out here. You know, the game is over now, and we are just got to deal with the situations and the choices that we made in the game. And I think the best way to do it is just own up to what you did and your thoughts in that process. I don't have any hate for any of my castmates. I don't understand all my castmates getting hate mail. Like, this is a game. I know people have their faves and their fans, but cut that out. Cut that out.
It's a game.
And we all have a shared experience. So again, even though I have emotions towards Amanda, I don't fault her because it was my game to play and I didn't have to make the jump, right? And I just need people to understand that. But then you also have to, like with the whole Marvel situation with Aurora and Dylan, I need them to both own up to, you know, whatever part they played, if they played a part in it, and just move on with life.
Yeah.
And hopefully we all
can't go back and change it.
Can't go back and change it.
It's been done for several months. Okay, like
it is what it is.
Right. Somebody then got their little check back in February. It's over. It's done.
Now they getting their check next.
Oh, they gotta wait after.
I was about to say. I wonder if they got the check already.
I think gotta wait.
I believe it's a month after or something after
the air date
or something like that. So
oh, come on, good. Come on, Merry Christmas. Starting the new year off right.
Oh, honestly,
2024 is gonna be a great year.
You better whoever win, you better make sure you pay them taxes.
Right.
This is the mother in me. You pay them taxes.
Pay them taxes.
Don't get in trouble.
Because Iris will come for you and she will get you.
Yeah. And other than that, y'all just be on the lookout for your boy. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna be applying. And
where can they find you?
Find me on IG, TikTok, X, formerly known as Twitter. It's Chaz Rock, ChazRoqk. If you're ever in the Houston area or plan on moving to Houston, hit up your boy because I am a realtor. Chaz sells homes.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And that's Chaz at the CSH Group LLC.com.
Okay.
That's dope. Come on, look, he gonna get you a house and a home.
Look,
come on now.
I got
a
you.
house and a home.
A house and a look. But Chaz, we really appreciate you taking the time to join us and chat about your experience and just kicking it with the group chat. So now, forever, you're no longer a guest. You are a family.
Part of the
You're
fam.
Anytime you want to jump on, you watching the show, we watching the same show, you want to come on, please do. So plenty of our Big Brother friends like we've met that've been on here, they've been back several times. So if you want to come back on here, just let us know.
Definitely.
More than welcome.
Thank you guys.
Of course. So listeners, viewers, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat. Until next time. Bye.
Good night, y'all.